Hello everyone, Pallytime here, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, Lark. The world's strongest and smartest Githyanki resides inside of the astral prism right now. We just found out that our protector, our guardian, is in fact a mind flayer. That, I mean, you could argue has been not exactly lying to us the entire time, but definitely withholding some key information. We also found out that the source of this mind flayer's power is, in fact, the rightful heir of the Githyanki, the Comet Prince Orpheus. It is my goal to save him. The last bit of dialogue with the mind flayer said that I will not betray my own race. I didn't pick that dialogue. Don't you worry, we're taking the long game here. Orpheus will be free, or my skin isn't green. As always, thank you guys so much for joining me. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Act 3 is phenomenal in this game if you've never seen it before, and I'm more familiar with it now than ever before, so I hope I can make some pretty immersive episodes for you guys. But first things first, touch the portal and return to the material plane. Can I sleep now? Got ambushed in the middle of the night. I wasn't even wearing clothes. We are just outside of Rivington. Lae'zel is definitely going to have something to say about the fact that that was a mind flayer. I have a few things to say too.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives.
He does.
Is not the Gale visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
Orpheus, the very same who fought Vlaakith for the Githyanki throne.
Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. Let us remember our history together. Long ago, when we rose up against our gay slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat.
Praise be Tiamat, best god!
Githyanki are red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom our people now call Queen.
Vlaakith 157. So there have been 156 other Vlaakiths, and we're just dealing with the one that is in charge right now. Hey, fun behind-the-scenes factoid for you guys. I recorded this dialogue in one of Holly's playthroughs to help come up with my character for Lark. That's kind of fun, right? This was the dialogue I used to get in the mindset of a Githyanki. So how does Orpheus fit in?
Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant illithid.
Repugnant.
Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
Then Voss was right. Orpheus is the seed of Vlaakith's demise.
The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Gaich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
So if Orpheus came out of his cell and said, "Oh, hey guys, that's 3 words. Is that all it would take?" Okay, well, all right. I think we're good, Lae'zel. Thank you so much for your insights. Thank you for going over our teachings again. It's been a long time since Kalak has been at the creche. I just want to see if the rest of our party had any insight. Looks like Astarion is good and Gale is good too. So, for one final time before reaching the upper city, let's go to sleep. I'm kind of pissed because what we did last time was not a full rest, and I still had to use an elixir for it. So we're going to need to find the alchemy vendor soon. We're kind of running low. Well, well, well. We have finally arrived. I've been looking forward to this for literally months. Oh my goodness gracious. I've been planning out items that I want to get. Now leave me alone, child!
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
Oh. Oh. And where did you last see her?
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10-day, though.
Well, I don't know where your mum is, but have some coins. Straight from Kalark, the kindest Githyanki. Lae'zel approves, yes. Hey.
Thank you so much. I don't have anything, and you can't do anything without any coin. I'll pay you back when I find my mum.
No problem. Don't think of it, and never find me ever again. Thank you. All right, now I do not want to give you guys the impression that I'm going to be ignoring large pieces of the story, because I'm not going to be ignoring large pieces of the story. However, Kalark is on a mission, and I need to head north along this road to meet up with our fellow Githyanki brethren as soon as I can. That is, if the Absolute doesn't kill the entire countryside before I get there. There are shops on this road. There's a monk monastery on our left side here, which there's an item in there I probably want to grab. There's also quests interweaving in just about every building you can find here. But will the guards let me pass? The game is saving. This will be interesting. Just in case they don't, we're going to, you know. Oh, wait a minute. Lae'zel has like 20 charisma. Get up here.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around.
What's that? I am not a refugee. That's what she would say.
Well, do you have the means to support yourself?
Oh my god, those are her teeth we're seeing. That cheek is being pulled into another world. Oh, I have help from the other side if I ever need support. That's a weird thing to say. Let's say it.
I'm afraid Article 30.1.7 stipulates that religious or spiritual assertions cannot count towards one's proof of self-sufficiency.
Are you dead? What's happening?
For the last time, may I add? Do you have means to support yourself?
Yes, I have means. Yes, I have 200 gold. Yes.
Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's decree on extraordinary wartime measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution.
No,
Your
no,
name?
no. Give me my shit back. Give me my shit back. You're scamming me. Give me my money back.
Well, take it up with the Duke if you don't like it. Now, your name?
You're scaring me. My name is My name is Daisy Dewdrop Fluffington, and I've never even heard of the Absolute or any of its followers. Just Daisy Dewdrop Fluffington, that's me.
Well met, citizen Fluffington.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
What's that thing?
I am a Steel Watcher, citizen. Here to serve the people of Baldur's Gate in the name of Lord Enver Gortash.
State your business.
Well, to kill the Absolute, I was born and raised in Baldur's Gate. This is my home. This is where the Fluffingtons have lived for many a generation. Oh, that's really easy, actually. I'll just take a guidance. We already have +3. Oh, only need a 10. We rolled a 9. That'll roll up. 16.
Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still.
Why?
The Watcher will communicate with our new intelligence directorate. They'll determine if you're a threat to the city. Upstanding citizens have no reason to fear. And you are an upstanding citizen, aren't you?
Can you put your cheek back on? Stand still.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known. Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its
Oh no!
as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins. It has seen the deep shadows of Grimforge, and the stone floors left bloodied.
I saved True Solnir. Where the fuck is he?
Moonrise Towers, and the cultists who fell there. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die.
Lae'zel pulls out her sword.
Please comply now, citizen. I will interpret any further hesitation as resistance.
Eat this, you pile of junk!
Malfunctioning? Lae'zel's also blind. Everyone gathers together quickly and runs in. Who did that? Go, 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 go. Was that one of the prisoners we saved from Moonrise? Actually? At least part of the same group, right? Those deep gnomes seem to stick together a lot. All right, we made it past the guards. No problem. There's an art vendor over here. This is pretty nice. Now, before we get too far into things, Kalark does have a little bit of shopping to do. How much gold do we have right now? Ooh, Astarion has 4,000. Vampire! Kalark needs that. Give it here. I don't even know how he got that much money. I feel like I've never even vendored anything on him.
Need something? I've got the tools for any job.
Let's see.
Any.
Any job, she says. I will grab these thieves' tools. How much are these? $3.90? Yeah, thank you. That'll be all. Thank you. Now, the building I'm looking for, and there's actually a bunch of cool stuff here that I've never done. For instance, Jaheira's quest is around here somewhere. The Harper headquarters is around here somewhere, and I've never had Jaheira actually live long enough to see that. These double doors, I believe, lead me into an armory.
Welcome to Danthilon's dancing axe. Our stock isn't used. It's tried and tested by the finest adventurers.
It's used in. Wow, they're trying to be clever, just denying it right there. I did see Nier. He was next to Balthazar, and he was a zombie. Are you serious? I had no idea.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble establishment. How may I be of service?
I would like to procure an item from you, my good man. For I have it on good authority that you hold onto a very special cape of displacement. At the beginning of the wearer's turn, the cloak activates, granting enemies disadvantage on attack rolls against the target wearer. This effect lasts until the wearer takes damage. So at the start of every turn, this is going to refresh. Enemies will have disadvantage attacking Kalark. And if he does take damage, don't worry, it just resets the next turn. That is going to replace our Cloak of Protection that was giving me +1 AC. So let's see if anyone else needs a cloak. Look at that! Lae'zel is in the market for some extra AC right now, bringing her up to an even 20. We could boost Astarion's even more, bringing him up to 23 if we wanted, but I don't think that's necessary at the moment anyway. Thank you, my good man. I'll be on my way now. Now, with that out of the way, I believe we are meeting someone here in Sharess's Caress. Before I do that, let me grab this waypoint because I don't think those guards are going to let me run by again. Yeah, if you wanted a place to kick up your boots and enjoy a brew, this seems like the place to have it. And if you were feeling lonely on the road, they can accommodate that too. Of course, Kalark doesn't have that problem. Hello, gentlemen. You look suspicious.
The two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. 9 Fingers.
Perception. Listen in on the conversation. Clark's never heard of 9 Fingers before. We will add in a guidance. Nothing too crazy. If we don't pass it, we don't pass it. I'm okay with that. Okay, all right. All right, we're just going to roll the natty 20. All right.
You rats with the guild now. 9 Fingers met a match.
The new kingpin? All meat and muscle, that one. And wild as a werebear. If he's looking to oust 9 Fingers, my blade's got his back.
Sounds messy as the 9th hell. Must be why she called us to help.
Is that right? The way I heard it, you Zent cut a deal with the new... Hold on. You there! Getting up in our affairs?
No! Leave. Oh! They have a bard, Astarion. You should talk to him. See if he can teach you any songs. I don't know if that's actually a thing.
Enjoy the fiddling. Throw a few coins our way and let us play on into the night.
Sure. Oh. Wait, do you enjoy my fiddling? Oh my, we're battling violins right now. Can I play any Volout? No! Oh, God. We'll leave Astarion down here. He's having the time of his life. Lae'zel and Kalark are going to break off. We'll come back for you, vampire! I don't know if I should say that in a crowded room. What the fuck is the point of the store? I think... Oh, this is Elminster's library. I think we're close. I believe this last room on the 3rd floor, the Devil's Den, is the place we are looking for. And wouldn't you know, there is a handsome man inside who's ready to parry.
You must hear me, Devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak? What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael, for the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do.
Do we?
But unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
Will do. I will do anything I can to help the Githyanki. It is my purpose for being here.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
What was that? I imagine this is what ADHD medication is like. It's like, what do you mean? I could actually hear myself think?
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Extremely. Did you just cure me of the tadpole with the flick of your fingers?
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while.
Good!
So we can enjoy some privacy.
I'm gonna kill that fucking squid!
Illithid can't hear us.
Help me do it! Oh, I trust the elephant more than I trust you. Who the fuck would ever say that? Then speak freely. Tell me why you brought me here.
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
Is it Orpheus? Would I say that? Would he know about... I'm gonna say it. Is it Orpheus?
Very perceptive.
You're goddamn right!
Yes. I can give you the means to break him free.
In exchange for what, devil?
Speak, devil. We're listening.
See, this is why me and Lae'zel get along. Go on.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
Perfect. Give it to me and I will get this done in seconds.
Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You scratch my back, I scratch your parasite.
What are you hoping to get out of all of this, then?
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin, too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
Oh!
And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
Yes, we both do!
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir.
Why don't you stop speaking to her and talk to me? Don't ring her, don't pull her into this. I'm just trying to keep her safe. I don't want her dealing with devils, my dude. Why are you so eager to get a hold of the crown? We know that I mean, I'm sure many of us could just put this together. There's crystals that control the brain. He clearly wants to control the brain, but I want to hear him say it.
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god.
And you want to be a god.
Contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. the hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme.
That sounds like a horrible, horrible thing to have happen. But here's the fun part. Kalark can tell lies. The idea of you ruling the Nine Hells doesn't fill me with joy. No, it shouldn't fill anyone with joy. What makes you think you succeed in using the crown where Karsus could not?
I am no mortal.
Oh, okay. Settle down.
Not fail.
If you don't fail, how come you didn't get a hold of the crown way back then? Now that's some Kalark sass.
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
Must really annoy you that mortals managed to steal the crown when you could not.
Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon.
By my hands.
Kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor.
That sounds
There's
wonderful.
No guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal,
why wouldn't he?
to fulfill it, you'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself.
No, I wouldn't.
To unite the hells, but can he be trusted to?
No.
Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
Kachuk. I agree, Lae'zel. Where do I sign? My fingers are crossed.
Right here. You'll find everything is in order.
Shit. Oh no, I've never signed a devil contract, dude.
The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal.
What happens if I don't give you the crown when the time comes? God, we can't let them know we're thinking about that already. No, Kalark signs the contract. Capital K, apostrophe, Lark. Wow, that was about the length of my name, it seemed like.
One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe until then. Your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my house of hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
Thank you, Raphael.
The ink has barely dried, yet you feel a growing disquiet at what exactly you just signed. Perhaps a diabolus can offer some comfort. Or a way out. For a devil's bargain is a hard one to break.
So, I've never done this before. And this is technically my 4th playthrough. Do I have... He didn't give me the Orphic Hammer yet. At least it wasn't... Where'd Lae'zel go? I didn't see it in my inventory. Hold on.
I'd sooner have imagined shattering a planet with my bare fist than taking a deal with a devil.
I probably could shatter this planet.
The bargain, not for one instant. Raphael can have his crown if it means breaking Prince Orpheus free.
Ooh. Now we just need to get back into the astral prism. And it might be a while before we get invited back into the astral prism.
The Emperor can't shut us out forever. The closer the Elder Brain, the closer we come to facing Orpheus in his own prison. Now, to the Sharess's Caress taproom. We must tell Voss the news.
Right away, my lady. I do have the Orphic Hammer. I don't know why I'm surprised. He kept up his part of the bargain. That's the thing about devils, dude. You may not like them, but they have rules that they have to follow. And they probably won't like it if I break some of those rules.
I thought I'd lost you.
Yes, you did.
Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
Do you want to hear them now? It was Raphael.
Raphael? Well, thank you for your honesty.
You're welcome.
Of course. I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you?
Well, Mr. Emperor, he knows how to free Orpheus. Isn't that crazy?
How interesting. No doubt he impressed upon you the need to do so. And what did he want in return for this knowledge?
Nothing. Doesn't matter, I turned him down. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, that's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. Yes, inspiration, please. That's a high roll. That's a natty 1. Oh, God. Oh, God. Roll again. Roll again. Come on. Natty 20. All right, there we go. There.
You did?
Yes.
Good. I am glad. But be careful.
Hey, can I come talk to you again?
Cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side.
Definitely.
Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
All right. Very good. Very good.
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
Show him the hammer. Look at that. Could you imagine being like, I didn't even get a deal. That's crazy.
So you lied to me. In spite of all our progress together, still you would abuse my trust.
The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny. Can it be? Will the mighty Prince Orpheus soon illuminate the astral plane?
Yes!
Among our people, one gift is esteemed above all others. The silver sword. Take it. Wield it in honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son. Vinisk, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. Let the Lich Queen tremble.
Blackest days are numbered!
Do not permit your entry.
Oh, shit. Can you let me into the prism?
No, I do not.
Questions, Vinisk? You seem to be lost in thought.
Yeah, the little mind flayer's listening in on me right now. Getting inside of the astral prism's going to be a little complicated if he doesn't invite me back in. Even with all of my enlightenedness, I didn't think about that problem.
Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others.
Ooh. Orpheus sensed the tadpole before and his guards attacked. Won't he attack me if I free him? I mean, I haven't done anything extra with the tadpole, but it is in there. I can't get it out.
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Gale. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
Especially if you're there. Thank you, boss. I was gonna say, we showed Voss the Orphic Hammer and he gave us a powerful silver sword, the highest grade of weaponry in Githyanki custom. He left it to prepare for the revolution that will follow Orpheus's deliverance. You can get this in Act 1. Did you guys know that? I didn't do it. I was thinking about doing it for this playthrough. I'm kind of glad I didn't because we're strong enough already. Well, the silver sword is literally the highest honor any Githyanki can receive. And without hesitation, we give it to Lae'zel. Don't even think about it. That's hers now. And it does a lot of damage. Holy moly. It looks like she has something to say now, too.
Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. To swing one, mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. Everyone I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus.
Yes! Think of my knowledge of silver swords. What detail did Lae'zel miss? I don't think I'm good at history.
I always forget to renew my Prime Zop, but here it is. Love your content, Pelli kleiner als 3.
NRJ Panda, thank you so much for the 11 months and your Prime. And then Samurai OSC, thank you for the 28 months and your Prime. Let's see if we paid attention in Githyanki school. History check, we need a 10. It should be relatively easy with my Band of Enlightenment. We got a 13.
You recall another fact about silver swords. The Githyanki forbid their use by all other peoples.
Did Kalark forget he's a Githyanki? Why would that matter if she would permit others? I share in your dream, Lae'zel, although my fists are weapons enough. A keen blade for an entire Gake massacre.
A dream we made reality. A Kithrak's silver sword is more than a weapon. It is an extension of your will, an entire limb unto itself. You merely need to think strike, and it strikes. The sword carves the correct path, and carries your arm with it. The ancient slates tell us that each sword holds a fragment of the living gate, a flesh portal made from the stuffs of nightmare.
The terrible living gate, thinner than a lamb's hair and hidden deep beneath the Feywild.
The silver injures the body, the gate's flesh injures the mind, a formidable weapon against Gale.
That's so awesome. I feel like this is a big moment for Lae'zel. Like, she's been striving to get one of these swords for way longer than we have known her. Could this sword be enough to break Orpheus free? No. There's no way. There's no way. Gale, what do you have to say?
You'll have to forgive me, but I'm struggling to understand why you'd agree to just hand over the crown. Especially for a bloody hammer.
Have you not been paying attention? Don't worry, I just said what Raphael wanted to hear. I have no intentions of giving him the crown, Gale. That's called a lie.
I'm glad to hear it. But you realize we can't just tell him we changed our minds. For now, our plan must remain the same. We go to Sorcerer's Sundries and learn about that crown. And pray the devil doesn't get there first.
That seems like a great plan, Gale. Well, we are going to regather our party. Astarion, we're leaving! Oh, right, yes. And with that, the scene has been set. Act 3 is proving to be a great adventure, and we're just beginnings to scratch the surface. Thank you all so much for joining me. We will be back tomorrow with the continuation of Kalark's adventure. See you then.